friends, Croc here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I want to discuss with you guys and predict the next wave of monsters we're going to get in the next iteration of Monster Hunter. There's a lot of monsters that have been added in the previous games that I think deserve and know deserve to be in Wilds. So if you like what you see, drop it a like. If you dislike it as well. If you think I'm a doo-doo head, put it down in the comment section. Anyways, let's just jump into it. Now with this tier list, the pickings that I put in the tier list aren't 100%, right? I don't work for Capcom. I don't know what's going on internally. I don't know. It's just things that I think fit Wild's aesthetic and fit the design that they're going for. Now, when I put 100% will be in Wilds, it's more or less I truly think that this monster fits the aesthetic. Okay, it's just a prediction. It's just meant to be put. Just take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? And discuss. Put your comments down below what you think deserves to be in Wilds, what you want to be in Wilds, and what you don't want to be in Wilds. Put that in the comment section below. Let's have a little discussion here. Anyways, let's get into it. Now with these monsters here, I really don't think most of them won't get added because they've already had their highlights in previous games, such as Kolv Taroth, Safi Jiva, and many other like Namiel and Valhazak. Most of those monsters were meant for World, and I truly don't think that they will return to Wilds, only because they were designed and they fit perfectly in World because the story depended on them being there. I don't think any of the Fatalises are going to return because Fatalis already had a big moment in World. Yankaku could return. I doubt it though. Gyros, I think that's what he's called. Gyros. Don't think he will return. Tetsukabra, he could return, or I have him in a different spot. That's a different variant. Most of these are variants. I don't think will return to the next game. Raise Ring, I don't think he will return. The Crab, I don't think the other Crab will return either. Valda, come on guys, I don't think he's gonna return. Tetsukabra, the little frog monster, he could return. I doubt it. I think the aesthetic they're going for is a little more realistic, and I really think a lot of the monsters that they're going to add into Wilds are going to be new. I think they're going to be new type of monsters. I think most of the monsters will be new, just like some of them, like most of the monsters in World, like not all, but most of them were new. Nergigante, Legiana, Gyros, Radoban type beat, you know what I mean? Most of those were new. Valhazak, I don't like that monster very much. I did like him at first, but I don't like to fight, so delete. I forgot what that one monster is from Rise, the lava one. It's the very first one on delete, next to Velkana. Those type of monsters delete from the game. Bish Hatton, didn't really like him much. He was okay, but yeah. The fish monster, okay, not really. Leshen was a collaboration event with The Witcher. I don't think he will return. I think they'll find a different monster or enemy that they can put if they want to do another collaboration with it. I don't think it will be Leshen. And Behemoth as well. I don't think Behemoth or Gore Magala will be in the next game. They already did a big thing. Gore Magala already had a game. And plus he came back in a big way in Rise, so I don't think he will come back. Banbaro could return. I don't think so. Kolv Tarov could be a siege. I hope not. They have real big open areas. I really hope they add a different type of siege to the game. Like, I don't know, Jinmarin. What? I don't remember where I put Mitsutune, but I do see a variant of Mitsutune on there. I don't think the variants of Mitsutune will get there. Most of these small monsters, like Baggy and Izuchi from Rise, I don't think most of those monsters will get into the game. Gypsyros could get into the game, just not that variant. Lanastra could be in the game. I hope not. uh, Gross Harag or whatever. What's his name? The Uni looking monster. I don't think he will get in either. So yeah, this is my no put in. Even Barath, I don't think Barath will be in the game. Um, I think his popularity is really low. Okay, on the next one we got the maybe Elatrion, maybe the ice version of Acnactor, maybe they just reworked Amatsu. They could probably just put him back in. Maybe Anjanath, maybe Astalos. I think these are all like really good fan favorites. Potentially Barioth. They've been adding Barioth a lot lately. Black Diablos has been getting a good track record. Congalala, we already saw a Congalala gear, so it's either him or little monkey dudes. Dodo Gama could be in the game. He's also a fan favorite. Mitsune, she has a pretty good high record. Brute Tigrex. I really think Monoblos will be in the game. They've been adding a lot of spider monsters. Probably going to be the game where most of the spider monsters will be in the game. All the insects. That's what I truly think. I think this game's going to be freaky with the insects and the bugs and the walking fish like Plesioth and stuff like that. And a Nactor, especially a Nactor. I think a Nactor has a really good chance of being in this game with that one skeleton. So does Legiacris. Legiacris has a good chance to be in the game, but no underwater combat. So it is what it is. And we have Gypsyros there. See, I told you I'll put it there. We have that one skeleton, Najarala, I think its name is. It's the snake thing. Used to have the Fatalis theme in the old games. Yangaruga, I think also has a good chance to be in the game. Um, I think what's the poison one? The paralyzed one, Volvadrone, I think is what his name is. I think he has a good chance to be in the game. And those two rock monsters plus their daddy, um, I think has a good chance of being in the game as well. Now, if I had to put all my eggs in one basket, I will say these are most likely going to be in the game. The base game. We're gonna have Rajang, we're gonna have Giganox, we're gonna have Espinas, we're gonna have Basil, we're gonna have Congalala and another form of Congalala. We're gonna have Daddy Rock Monster 1, Daddy Rock Monster 2. We're gonna have Celtus Queen and the Celtus Dragonfly bug thing. I don't know what the other form of Celtus is, that light green one. I don't ever remember fighting that. I think we're gonna have, Zamtrios. Where's Zamtrios been this whole time? That's also looks like a fan favorite. It's one of my top tens for sure. Seguros. I think we're gonna get the little green dude right there next to Gold Rathian, the Makanko something. I forgot his name, man. They're gonna add Nergakuga, Tigrex, Brute Tigrex. They're gonna add that Sandfish dude for sure. There's just no doubt about it. If they don't add, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add Glavenus. A lot of people like the Great Sword Tail, and they also love the Furious 2. Gold and Silver Rathalos and Rathian. A lot of people love that combo. No, I mean, do I have to say anything about Teostra and Kushala? I don't think I do. Agnactor. I mean, not Agnactor. Sorry, a Cantor. I think that's gonna be our siege. I think either a Cantor or Ucanlos is gonna be our siege for this game, and then followed up with like I don't know, a sand ship or something. Jinmarin? Who said that? But yeah, if I had to give it a percentage, I say 50-50. I say 50-50 these monsters get in, including Gobble. Maybe they won't add like a Gobble, a Gobule exactly. Maybe it's like a sand Gobule, a snow Gobule, something like that, right? Maybe it's a swamp Gobule, like normal. Maybe he burrows into the swamp and does that. But Gobule's like a sea monster, so yeah, he has like a 50-50 chance of being in the game. Plus, I like his armor. Now, these are monsters that I want, in no particular order. I like all these monsters equally. Um, Yamatsukami, the first one, I think has a real good chance of being in the game. One, because he hasn't been in the game in a very long time. And two, well, there's a lot of freaky monsters in this game. So him being a decent Elder Dragon would be cool and bring him back in a cool way. Thunderlord Zinogre, my #1 monster. I really hope Deviants are back in the game for in-game purposes, like in GU. I think GU has one of the best in games, other than the talisman grind. But it's still good in game, regardless. A siege for I forgot his name, but I think it's Jin. I'm just gonna call him Jin Marin because he's basically Jin Marin with one horn. Siege. Do I need to say anything else there? I think Nakarkas would be another good siege if you can't add, the other monsters I've proposed for sieges. I think Nakarkas would be a good fit for a siege. Gobule, already talked about him before. I love him. Uragon. Don't know why I put him up here. I think I was supposed to put what's his name? I was supposed to put Gameth up here, but he's in another spot. For better reasons. Malfestio. Love that fucking monster, man. Good looking armor too. Man, his armor would look so good in this game. You gotta add Malfestio. Shara, I forgot his name. Shagaru Magala? I think that's what his name is. I don't think he'll be in the game, but it'd be cool to add him. He's just a cool elder, Orochi Kirin was supposed to be in World from leaks, 7-ish, 6-ish years ago. He's supposed to be in World, but never was, so he could be added to the game as well. I'd love to see some love for the Kirins. And actually give Kirin like a theme song, please. Ucanlos, I already talked about him, good siege monster. And yeah, those are some of the monsters I want to see. Now these monsters are not 100% confirmed. Like I said, these are just more monsters that I want to see in the game. Some of them are confirmed, like Rathalos, which usually follows in with Rathian. Man, I forgot that bird, man. That's like #1 that should be in the game. That bird is like, man, if you play 3, man, you have memories. Devil Joe, for sure has to be in the game. There's just no way. If you add that bird, that Devil Joe has to be in the game. Gameth, come on, guys. Big open fields. Are you kidding me? You gotta add Gameth, man. You got to. He could be the Lord or whatever, like Labao, whatever the new monster's name is. Like he's the Lord of the desert region. Just make Gameth the Lord of the frost region. Like it just makes sense. What's that one? The one next to Gameth, the rock one. Him. Add him. Diablos. It's not confirmed. High chance. I'm pretty sure it's in there. The one next to Rathian. Najarala. High chance. Really good skeleton in there. I've already talked about him. I've talked the one about under him. Uh, Anactor. The red one. Talked a lot about him being in the game. I really want, Zenogre, Tigrex, Toby Kadachi has been in the last 3 games for some reason, so I'm pretty sure he's going to get in. I think Azeroth is going to come into the game. I truly think the Deviants are coming into the game, and if they don't, well, these are the Deviants that I want. You know what I mean? I think some variants of the Deviants are going to come back. Even that one monster that was in the Royal 3 in the last game, the big rock monster next to Jaggy. Speaking of Jaggy, the king of the we gonna mess you up monsters, like the Shagama. That monster has a tag team type of thing, and who's the king of the tag team? Well, it's the Jaggy. I think Jaggy might get a rework and will fit the themes of this new game. Bloodbath. I don't think he's gonna be in the game, but I hope so. Please just add the deviants. Um, the boar. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. No, the boar. The boar next to Devil Joe. I think he's gonna get into the game for sure. And yeah, this is my tier list. Like I said, none of this is 100%. None of this is confirmed except for Rathalos. It'd be weird to show Rathalos and him not being in the game. But yeah, this is my tier list. None of it's 100%. Comment down below what you want to see in the game. Comment down what you don't want to see in the game and things that you think will be in the game. Anyways, much love. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Stay awesome. Love you. Bye.